Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a report on Hurricane Dorian. This is a very powerful hurricane indeed. It's from what I understand, it's going to be almost Category 5. It's getting up close. Anyway, let's get started. Let's open up the charts right here and take a look at what's going on. This is the wind path field. Now, you notice how the red part inside looks like it was drawn with a red crayon. Maybe it was from the National Hurricane Center, but that's how the wind field is expanding bigger and bigger, wider and wider, the hurricane force wind field. This is getting to be a bigger storm now. It was a small storm back when I first started reporting on it, but now it's getting to be bigger. Let's take a look here at the map. The warning cyclone of the cyclone, the warnings, and where it's headed. We see that the center location is at 26.1 degrees north, 73.9 degrees west. Maximum sustained wind right now, 150 miles an hour. Now, if my memory serves me right, I think 156 is Category 5. So it's 6 miles an hour off, if memory serves me right. So it'd be a very strong Category 4. Now, what's unusual about this is, since yesterday, in my last report, the hurricane has, according to the observations from the National Hurricane Center, the hurricane has changed its forward directional path. And it looks like it's going to skirt the coast of Florida now instead of a direct hit. They're showing it skirting the coast and heading up toward... on 8 a.m. Thursday, it'll be just off the coast of the Carolinas, North and South Carolina, on 8 a.m. Thursday. 8 a.m. Wednesday, it'll be up around the Florida-Georgia border. And so it looks like it's going to make a U-turn here, which is really weird, but that's what it's doing. This is a 2 p.m. advisory right here. Today, August 31st, 2019, and let's see, let me give you a better idea here. Maybe this map right here will show you where the winds are headed. It looks like Florida's just going to get grazed is all, if it continues on the path that it's on right now. So now let's take a look at the imagery from the satellite. And I'm going to go down here and I'm going to put this in motion. Okay, and I'm going to bring the charts in so we can see it better. And this is a very well-defined hurricane. It's still not a real big hurricane. It's still it's a normal-sized hurricane, but it's not huge. It's considering how intense it is. Now, when hurricanes get to this size and this power, often they'll go through eye wall cycles, where the eye will sometimes, it's an eye wall replacement cycle. And I'm not sure if this storm's going to go through an eye wall replacement cycle just yet, but we're going to head back over here to the National Hurricane Center and we're going to take a look at the discussion on the storm. And that's what we're going to take a look at right now. It says Dorian satellite presentation is outstanding with a distinct eye. It's about 15 nautical miles wide in diameter, the eye. Both NOAA and Air Force Hurricane Hunter planes have been penetrating the eye this morning. Based on a blend of flight level and SMR winds, the initial intensity has been adjusted upwards to 130 knots for this advisory. That's really, really bad. If we take a look at the miles per hour right here, we can see they're predicting it to increase a little bit more in the next 12 hours to 135 knots, which would be 155 miles an hour, which is, I think, 1 mile an hour short of Category 5. So it's really borderline to tell if this thing, when it in the next 12 hours, will make Category 5. It very well could in the next 12 hours. Because that's so close, that's splitting hairs. 155 miles an hour, and Category 5 starts at 156. So that's splitting hairs. It's so close to being a Category 5. But then After 24 hours, the intensity starts to weaken down a little bit, and we notice over the next couple days it's going to come down in intensity over the next couple days. And in 120 hours, it's supposed to be 110 miles an hour, and that's when it's getting up around the coast of the Carolinas. So we're going to keep our eyes very carefully on this storm. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next hurricane report. Bye-bye, guys.